Purchasing an off-market property or a for sale by owner may not be a fun experience, and I'll tell you why coming up next. Hi everyone, I'm Dan Polimino with KW Big Island, and today we're talking about that exact topic. Been working with some buyers recently that have been looking at off-market properties, and the experience hasn't been that great. Also been talking with people who are for sale by owners, and again, the experience hasn't been that great. It's been a little rough riding, right? Because there are some problems associated with off-market properties and for sale by owners. The first thing that you need to be aware of is that these people who are thinking about selling or have said, yes, I'll sell, but we're not listing it with a real estate agent, you have to understand these people have no skin in the game. They've just kind of decided off the top, off of a whim, that they may sell and, quote, here's the price. Now that brings us to point number two. Since they have no skin in the game, they can get in and out of the transaction anytime they want. They don't have anything formally signed. They haven't advertised anything out in the public. So if the spirit moves them and they wake up the next morning and decide all of a sudden they want out, they figure out a way to get out. Now, price. Usually a for sale by owner or an off-market property, if you're enticing them to sell their property and move, guess what they're going to do? They're going to ask for a premium price. And are there any comparables to support that price? Probably not. They are kind of pie in the sky. This is what my place is worth. This is what it's worth to me. And there's no real data to back up their price. So just know going in, when you go to talk to these people, the price is going to be high. It's probably unrealistic. Last but not least, these people don't do is they don't pay commissions. They don't want to pay commissions. They don't want to pay a commission to an agent representing them, and they don't want to pay a commission to an agent representing you. And if you have an agent representing you, which you should, they're going to want to be paid. And that for sale by owner or that off-market property, they're not going to want to pay your agent, which means you, as the buyer, are going to get stuck paying the commission. And you say, well, that's okay because we're getting a great deal. You're probably not getting a great deal. And so it's probably not okay. You just need to think about that. Remember, when a person decides to really sell their house and they're committed, then what they do is they hire a real estate professional to help them. They look at good comparable data. They look at good data to come up with a market value of their price that people will purchase that house at. They sign a listing agreement, and when they do that, they advertise to the public that they are actually selling their home. And in many cases, in most cases, they are offering a commission to the agent that's representing them and a commission to the buyer that is bringing, or the broker that's bringing the buyer. And by doing all of that, by going through all of that trouble and hiring a professional and signing a listing agreement and agreeing to compensation, by doing all of that, they're vested. They've got skin in the game. They've made the decision. They're not going back, most likely. They are going forward, and they're going to sell this property. That's the type of situation that you're looking for. The rest of the stuff is just pie in the sky, and you're probably in for a real bumpy road. If you'd like to talk more about this, give me a call. I'd love to hear from you. I always give you my cell phone, 808-987-3306, 808-987-3306. Call me, I'll pick up, I'll answer. Make sure you share these videos with a colleague and make sure you subscribe so you get fresh videos every week. All right, everybody, as always, thank you. Look forward to hearing from you. Have a great week. Mahalo and aloha.